it's really going to be a goaltender's game to see who comes out on top.
Very much so. We'll see the active puck playing of Conrad Kausch. He was maybe a little too antsy in yesterday's game. Jeremy Foreman able to lock down the door in the third period against Maryville and help his team finish off in overtime. Speaking of the overtime winner for UNLV over Maryville yesterday, they're going to start with that line that scored the goal. Dylan Jensen with Hayden Siegel and Mason Kelly. Liberty Flames had a 5-2 win yesterday over Jamestown. Hayden DeMars with a 2-goal performance. But it's Sam Feemster with Ryan Finch and McGuire Ratzlaff up front. Liberty, UNLV in the semifinal, and we're underway. Shot immediately wide of Kausch's goal, picked up and moved by Nick Pomerleau, feeding to his left, lifted high in the air, back to the red line, off the skate, and tried to be maneuvered by Jackson Wyatt, but instead it's Pomerleau for Liberty. Double team there, but carried back in right wing Finch with a shot, and he scores! Right out of the chute, 18 seconds in. Inside the far post, and Liberty with a 1-0 lead.
Goodness gracious, coming down the inside boards right here in front of us, a ripper from the top of the circle over the glove of senior Jeremy Foreman. Liberty is up 18 seconds in, 1-0.
Unassisted at 18 seconds. Liberty goal scored by Finch.
So Finch unassisted for now. Adamek from the angle. There's a rebound off Foreman. And trying to hack at it there was Truett Olsen, but it stopped in a big skirmish. Pomerleau in the air, bouncing puck for Cal Essenmacher. Knocked off and fed forward, and a takeaway Kalendijk, and a hit away from the puck. Smith and Jackson Wyatt, they're going to let him play on. Essenmacher to the backhand, and the rebound is stopped. Another try and another save by Foreman off of Smith.
Going to the third, I mean, a true task, especially after those 2 overtimes late the night before.
Oh yeah, they didn't lose a step at all. If anything, they had more momentum on their side. Here's a shot by Rand and a blocker save. A good gallop the other way. Now a shot by Nagra, and it tipped off of Kausch's glove high to the glass. Almonte hit by Ratzlaff. Tournament leading scorer right now. 1 goal, 5 assists. Centering feed, there's Rand, and getting a piece of it, Kausch again. He did try to shoot for the empty net the other day, so off the draw, Rebels have it out high. Here's a shot by Kuntz, deflected, great chance, and a pad save by Kausch. That was Brodziak who had his stick down. Now a race for the puck, back on Foreman who plays it quickly. Feemster, Adamek, DeMars, he'll hold it back and spin, and gets the handoff for Adamek. Returning to DeMars, had to play it quickly, attacking him was Gallant, Shields feeds it low, Feemster a shot, great stop by Foreman. Kuntz lugging it now, the pass ahead of Minch, and that will be, icing got waved off, and Rand is right after it, centered off, Siegel goes to the goal, backhander save, wraparound try, a diving block by Finch, another chance, Mason Kelly missed the net. Centering pass, Mason Kelly bounces out, coming in late Del Monte, but he didn't get there quickly enough, it's batted out to center, and here comes Ratzlaff with a shot, up high, a mass save, and the rebound shrugged over, and somehow the mass stays on Foreman by Kalendijk. Played up the wall, Minch, dropped it back, Brodziak, got it across, here's a shot by Gallant, he missed. He went out high, Kausch might have got a piece of that. Now 2-on-1 the other way. Kalendijk with Versalono, Kalendijk shot glove by Foreman. Got it down, Gallant. Try for the sharp angle, hit the outside of the net. Del Monte reloads, up top to Nagra in front. Brodziak screening the goaltender. Jensen. Nagra drive, deflected, rebound. There it was for a moment, but Del Monte couldn't pick it. Reset. The drop off to Del Monte. Switches to his right, drops it off. Nagra holding. Kausch almost pushed out of position by Brodziak, who was screening him all the way. 3 seconds, the shot on Kausch from Nagra and the save. And Liberty wins the face-off. Bite left wing with a dump in. Deep into Rebel territory, slid around far side. A shot from the point, blocker save, rebound there for Bite. Oh, up in the mask, another save by Foreman.
Had to fight that one off.
Yes, he did. For Del Monte, and he'll slide it up for Gallant. The pass up the middle, taken up by Brodziak, right wing. Cuts, fires, glove save made by Foreman. Winner of this game plays for Dr. Murdoch's Cup, and Dr. Murdoch is in the building. On the draw, a big takedown, and it's sent out back for Carollo. A slapper deflected. Caleb Strong looking for it, but it's back in a couple minutes because they were still working on drilling the pegs for the nets. Here's a shot. Kuntz tipped high in the air, and a jump ball save by Kausch.
Media folks with ACHA, hopefully someone got him jumping in the air like Michael Jordan.
Smith with Shields, it's a 3-on-2 here. Cox Smith, and he went behind. Shields, and it's brought forward by Siegel. Cuts through the middle, off to his left, and help from Jackson Wyatt. Stathopoulos will chase it into the far corner. Nathan Cox in there, throwing the body was Siegel. Back up top it goes Jackson Wyatt. Brought it down the left. Wyatt with a quick spin. Loads it up, turns out high, drops it off. Coots with a shot, score! Traffic in front, UNLV ties the game 1-1.
Loads up the wrister from the point, puts it on goal, able to beat Caleb Kosh on the blocker side. He's having an argument with the linesman, but that being said, it is 1-2-1.
Kuntz took the shot, there was traffic and maybe a collision with the netminder. They may take a look here for goaltender interference. They're going to review this. No goal.
Wow.
Back inside the Liberty line, Anderson will send it across Lazarus Cable, tipped off Essenmacher, back to Del Monte, backpedaling for UNLV. Pat's pushed up and moved into the middle for Brodziak. Drags and fires, glove save by Couch. And Liberty wins the face-off. It is held wide by Minch. Minch into the corner, around back. Heath Minch centers right in front. What a stop by Couch off Gallant. Right wing side, Williams, faced up by Smith, back in the Liberty zone, Anderson. Fires it along, looking for Smith, intercepted, brought down by Williams, fed it to the slot to Stathopoulos, and a save by Couch. Ramped over top, batted out of midair, but they're going to save with a high stick.
They've had most of the pressure in this period. Now they get a power play. Let's see if they can get something going and put one on the board that actually counts this time, Peyton.
That's the key. Second power play of the game.
For Liam Cox-Smith, 2 minutes for cross-checking at 8:47.
Del Monte to the corner, Brodziak down in front, deflected. Conrad Couch stops Bradley Gallant. And rolled over to Minch, he'll take it right wing. Minch at the point, long shot deflected. That's gloved by Couch, and he was eager to drop it and clear it. Throw it. Couch did have the stick chopped out of his hands. It's moved up to Mars, left wing. Spins, look for the trailer, almost had Shields. It's picked up on the far wing by Smith. Then to Adamick. Rolled up top and a breakup. Brodziak pushing it ahead, shorthanded to the backhand, and he rows it over top and then gets taken heavily into the back wall. Here comes Wyatt back in. Cable picked it off in the Liberty corner, fed it around. Bogenholm will shift it for Finch. It's a giveaway to Williams. He lets it go from high, deflected, and a glove stop by Couch. Up 1-0. Between the feet trying to clear that was banned, but the Flames moving on. Finch, Ratzlaff poked it forward right wing. Into the corner, dropped it back. Here's a shot, Feimster, and backing up in the crease to stop it was Foreman. To the left wing, up they go. Here comes Tristan Rand. Left wing side will pull it away from Pomerleau. Looks around back for Cole Wyatt. Took a bounce on him, around to Strong. Strong up top. Nagra loads, fires, tip, rebound. None to be had. It was juggled by Couch, but he's got it. Here's a shot and a glove save. Maybe the best one so far for Couch off Bradley Gallant, and Gallant has been robbed a few times in this one. Here comes a breakout and across the line to Mars. Chopped on him by Nagra, flipped to the back. Cleanly picked up Adamick, left wing for Shields. He shoots. It was knocked down in front. And Almonte only gets a piece of it. It's still to the line and held in. DeMars right wing. His shot, save, rebound. Feimster fan on it out in front. They'll scrum away and cleared by the Rebels. Olsen down low, dropped it off for Solono. Looked out top for Finch, gave it to the point. Popped over to him by Pomerleau. Finch with Barcelona. Finch the shot, rolls off the arm of Foreman. UNLV won it back at the point. Nagra loading, shooting. Couch, there's a rebound and it's kicked aside. Couch plays it again, fires it along the glass. Held in Del Monte to the net, blocked down. High slot, Stathopoulos keeps it going. 26 seconds left in the period. Centering pass, bouncing off Band. Played up top, Carollo will keep it for the Rebels. Band, down low, Stathopoulos. Band out in front, wrap around. Couch made the save, he's down in the Snow Angel and it's covered.
And I think the ref's saying that the player is covering it. I'm not quite sure.
Now if that's the case, they've got to be careful because that can lead to a penalty shot.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, penalty shot's been awarded. Wow.
Do they put the hero Del Monte out there? Do they? They don't.
Oh, well, they get a hero of a different sort. Dylan Jensen.
Wow.
Who had the overtime winner last night. Wow, way to put the second period on his stick.
10
Dylan
seconds.
Jensen, the penalty shot against Conrad Couch. This is a chance for a tie. Jensen moving up deliberately. Couch out the challenge. Backhander!
Oh.
Hit the post!
Oh, my.
Had him beat all the way over the glove, off the iron. Liberty still leads. Oh, my. Off the iron. Del Monte across for Nagra. Here's the shot wide. Rebound on the board. A chance in front and a rebound stopped by Couch. Rebound chance is cleared by Liberty. Not quite, but the horn sounds. Oh, Liberty gets away through 40 minutes by the skin of their teeth, still leading 1-0. And moved ahead. Del Monte, stolen Cox-Smith, had to chase it to the outside, dropped it back. A shot fired wide by Shields. Del Monte down ice, 2-on-1 here. Right side, Stathopoulos was Strong. The flip to Strong, in on goal! What a save by Conrad Couch! Incredible! And in comes Liam Cox-Smith, dropped up for Feimster. Return pass, flopped on goal, turned down by the knee pad of Foreman. Now back at center, Nathan Cox. Up the boards, tipped in. Here comes DeMars across, Feimster scores! Two-on-one executed by Liberty. DeMars across the slot, all the way over to Sam Feimster, who makes no mistake. And the Flames lead 2-0 in the third. Out of this goal is Couch. Again, faked it. Project stole it and almost had Gallant in the slot, but DeMars saved the play. 4-on-2. DeMars coming in, drops it back. Feimster loads, fires, shot was blocked. Shields and then turn to the outside. DeMars works it into the slot, shoots, great save by Foreman. Dropped it off Finch with the reverse for Versalono. They open up in the slot. Pomerleau's got it. Gave it right wing for Calendike. Closes, shoots. Foreman left a rebound. Calendike around back. He'll come around with it. Calendike dropped it off for Finch. Traffic building in. Finch the shot tipped high, and then a careen out of the zone. Strong out of the box. Centering feed, Essenmacher knocked down off a skate. And here comes Caleb Strong. Moving up right wing side with a burst of speed. Cutting through, the backhand rises high. Did it hit the iron?
I thought so.
And Strong skated as hard as he could with the puck down that right wing. Fanned on by Stathopoulos, guides it in front, turned down Cable, held in, shot by Rand, kicked off by Couch. How are you going to beat Conrad Couch in this one? Here comes Cox-Smith over the line, left wing, throwing in the shot. Foreman just got enough with the arm. UNLV down by 2 and a takeaway at center. Ratzlaff brought it in with Finch. He's got it. Ratzlaff coming in. Great save, Foreman. Maybe up in the mask. It's Feimster on the far side.
Yep.
Yep, he lost his mask.
He might be hurt. He might be cut.
Ooh.
He is cut. Yeah,
Yeah.
Foreman hit up high, like you said, in the mask, and he skated right off. He's cut in the forehead as they're tending to him right now. He skates to the bench.
So coming off the bench is Doug Wakeland. Again, the former Central Oklahoma goaltender, and it looks like he is going to have to come in.
Boy.
As Foreman, it's
come in cold, you know, not until the third period. You come in cold. Not an ideal situation for the Rebels.
You know, that looks like a pretty serious cut the way they've had to stay with it. They're still working on it right now. And now it looks like Foreman got his mask back on, and he may come back in here.
Wow. Yeah, it looked like they stuck a piece of gauze to his head.
Wow, he's coming back in.
Wow.
What resilience.
Absolutely.
We will have a new men's Division II champion this year. Lindenwood just beat Indiana in the full play finale. And so Lindenwood is going to the Final Four.
They're always such a dangerous team, no matter what level you're on.
That'll be a home crowd presence. Centering feed, Gallant, he scores! The centering pass from behind the goal. Bradley Gallant goes top right, and UNLV is back in the game. It's a 2-1 Liberty score, 9:19 to go.
We asked what it would take. Gallant had the recipe to beat Couch upper glove side with a great feed. So it's a hockey game, 9:19, 2-1 game. UNLV's right back in it.
Adamick holds wide, got knocked off. A great defensive play by Bandits back at center. In pursuit was Kelly, who swept out of his reach. Shot back by Jensen and taken there by Nagra back in the UNLV end. Here's Band looking for it. He'll dump it in wide. Kausch came out to glove it, and he will clear it. It's broken up. A giveaway. Jensen couldn't get it. A shot. Score! A giveaway by Kausch, and UNLV has tied the game. Kausch victimizes himself, and the Rebels come back and tie it 2-2 with under 8 minutes to go in regulation.
We've been talking about it all game, all tournament, how Kausch has been getting into the play. He gives it up in the middle of his own zone, and the UNLV Rebels are able to capitalize on that mistake. 2-2, 7:45 left.
Oh my. Oh my.
Woo!
UNLV scores on shots 45 and 47 to tie the count. Can you believe it? 7:08 to go, draw to the right of Conrad Kausch, who has to really get settled back in now. Nagra down low and off of Brodziak to the corner for Gallant. Centered, Brodziak was in the goal mouth. Here's a chance and a stop off Minch. Played away by Versalano to the line and out. Everyone waiting with bated breath. Here is Del Monte with it for UNLV. He'll cross the line. Matias Del Monte to the corner. Driven in low. In behind the net. Held to the outside, Heath Minch. And sent across ice to Del Monte. Backhander in front. Another save by Kausch. Fought for out in front. Out back it goes. Here's Quinn. And the shot tipped high. It's still in play. Brodziak trying to play a bouncing puck. Now moved up by Finch. He sends Ratzlaff in a one-on-one against Del Monte. Ratzlaff shot, glove save Foreman. UNLV is one shot away from 50. Skipping puck across the middle. Hooked out by Carollo. In comes Jensen. Jensen shot, pad save by Kausch. Jensen again. And it's through the line and pushed forward. Here come the Flames. Here comes the Brito. Closing, shooting high on the glove side. Del Monte will take it from around back. Played up for Minch. He's got Brodziak and Gallant. Minch closes off Brodziak and just wide on that glove side. Del Monte shot is blocked. Minch lets it go. It's off the leg and wide. Gallant flipped it out in front. Here's Del Monte again. His shot redirected high, out of play. 2-2 tie. UNLV on the draw. The shot fought up by Kausch. Preston Brodziak, leading scorer for the Rebels this year. Now Minch dragged it around back, had to chase it to the corner. Minch centers through the goal mouth looking for Brodziak. Now Jackson Wyatt throws it off the glove and swatted away. Pomerleau now spun out. Jackson Wyatt looks for it. To the point and a drive, saved by Kausch. That was off Quinn and it's cleared. Or rather from Kuntz, and now back on Foreman, who holds on. Versalano tipped it, but it's Del Monte with a spin back. Steele, Versalano tried to center for Olsen. Kalendijk was there, but a diving block, and on top of the puck, it sprung off to the corner. That was Nagra who dove for it. Cleared up ice, Kelly, tipped forward. Here comes Siegel, pulls it inside to the backhand, and he missed. Trying to get there, Kelly. He'll dig away on the far side. Kelly digs in low, now to the front, got it to the goal mouth, handled by Kausch. Kyle Quinn. Just holding on it, now the breakout pass to Bradley Gallant. He gets it forward to Brodziak, had to glove it to his stick, fired it wide of the Liberty goal. Cox-Smith on the far wing grabbed it. DeMars couldn't get it out, held in by Minch, brought it down, shot it, scores! Heath Minch completes the comeback, and now UNLV leads 3-2, 2:34 to go.
We talked about them being a third period team. Here is the third period team in the UNLV Rebels. 3 unanswered in this third period. 2:34 to go, and they are on top.
Once again, Kausch gets beaten on the glove side. 3 goals in the third, and the Rebels are skating on with the lead with 2:34 left. And now brought ahead Jensen. This may be a chance. They score again! 2 goals in 6 seconds! Dylan Jensen says game over!
Once a hero, always a hero. Dylan Jensen coming off with these huge goals for his team. Wow, you couldn't have asked for it.
Dylan Jensen, last night's overtime hero, with the dagger in the 3rd period. Under 2.5 minutes left, and the Rebels are looking for a chance at the national title for a 2nd straight year. Siegel with it. They are buzzing, absolutely buzzing. Does Liberty have any response left?
Devin Negra at 7:32.
Good job, Andy. Oh, Couch came out of the goal again and almost gave it away, and now back the other way comes Liberty. Given away. Couch has to get back, and the shot confidently held as he was coming out to the hash marks, but he gave it away to the corner.
Yeah, Couch is trying to get to the bench. Liberty needs that extra attacker.
He looks flustered.
Yes.
I'm not going to lie. It's dug out by Shields. It's fed left wing and broken. Shields will get it back. Liberty trying to get down to the other end. Broken up, UNLV. Brodziak in on goal. Back Henry scores!
Wow.
We will see you tomorrow night. UNLV is moving on to the final. It was 1-0 Liberty going into the 3rd period, but a 3rd period comeback, and the UNLV Rebels will be skating to the final. Final score, 5-2 over Liberty. The UNLV Rebels win in the semifinal. They will return to the championship game for the 2nd year in a row, hoping to win their first Murdoch Cup, but they will be facing the winner of Adrian and Minot State at 8 o'clock.
Boy, you couldn't have asked for more drama, I mean, we saw everything, like we said earlier. 5 unanswered. What do you say about it? Wow.
UNLV is going to go to the final, 5-2 win over Liberty. They will play for the Murdoch Cup for a 2nd straight year. This time they intend on taking it back to City National Arena.